Hey guys, what's up? It's the Jit, back again with another episode of Lawless London. This week I'm going to be recapping all the things you definitely missed and weren't in the news, so sit back, relax, and as always, leave a comment in the comment section down below and I'll drop a fat like on it if it makes me laugh.
You don't tell me what to do in my country. It's my country. Oh, I heard that. You get on and do that. I heard that. That is racism. Racism. Get out. You can't tell me my country. I'm a witness. I heard that. Good. I'll good. You assaulted her. Good. You assaulted her. Good. Good. Are you recording? The way I'm recording. Recording.
You pushed her. You're racist.
You're a racist. I was right to do so. I was right. You weren't right to say. You weren't right to say. You can't tell me what to do in my own country. That's what she's doing. You weren't right to say that. Because that's racism.
Otherwise, you think she... Otherwise, we're not getting out.
Okay. You lot have completely lost the plot.
No, we haven't.
No, you've lost the plot.
You're racist. You let your country down. You let your country down.
An officer has been dismissed without notice from the Metropolitan Police Service for gross misconduct. A public misconduct hearing found PC Marcus Tyson, based at Westminster, had breached standards of professional behaviour in respect to authority, respect and courtesy, equality and diversity, discreditable conduct and orders and instructions. It was alleged on the 14th of August 2016, PC Tyson was verbally aggressive, offensive and unnecessarily argumentative with members of a lawful political march whilst policing the event. The panel saw video footage in which PC Tyson could clearly be heard swearing at participants. Members of the march could also be heard swearing, but the panel agreed that PC Tyson failed to act with self-control. Footage also captured PC Tyson using discriminatory language to a participant. The panel said that PC Tyson's explanation around this and the account of events lacked credibility. PC Tyson had opportunities to remove himself from the situation, but chose to return in order to argue with the protesters. On the 25th of September 2016, PC Tyson took part in a filmed interview with the Sunday Times. He neither sought nor obtained permission to participate in the interview, which is in contradiction to the Met's media policy. Following careful consideration, the panel, led by an independent legally qualified chair, found all allegations proven on Wednesday the 13th of March, and PC Tyson was dismissed without notice. I mean, guys, how do you feel about this? My own personal opinion, I feel like this has been blown out of the water massively. Taken into account, if you look at the officer's behaviour over his 29 years of service, 29 years, one more year and he could retire from the police. But that was suspended when the gross misconduct hearing came on, which basically means now he has no pension. Because he was sacked for gross misconduct, it's gone. He's done 29 years of work and he's got nothing to show for it. He's in his late 50s now and he's going to have to keep working. He can't enjoy his life and settle down and go travelling like lots of people want to do when they're retired and they're living off their pension. So this next one is some CCTV footage released from a premises in Hackney, which shows a cyclist who's been left in hospital in critical condition after a random assault. At about 12:45 hours on Sunday the 10th of March, the 30-year-old male victim was riding his bike on Wallace Road E9 when another cyclist caught up with him and began to cycle alongside him. The male attacker then kicked the victim off his bike, resulting in him falling off and colliding with a parked car. The victim was taken by ambulance to East London Hospital, where he remains in a critical condition. The attacker rode away from the scene in the direction of Berkshire Road. The motive for the attack is still, as of yet, unknown. Absolutely mental, isn't it? Just some people out there are just so horrible. Anyway, let's crack on with this next clip. So this next clip starts with a guy trying to fight some police officers with a knife. It's not going to go well for him. He's going to absolutely eat some dirt. So let's play the video and let me know what you think. So as you can see, backup was literally seconds away, which is fantastic. Too many times there's like instances like this where officers will be dealing with a situation, they won't have a taser, they'll have their bats in their cuffs and some spray, and they'll be putting up an urgent assistance call, waiting for minutes, absolute minutes, for someone to come and help them out. Great work by the officers on this. I wish there was more media reporting on positive outcomes on stories like this. All too often, all we see in the news is bad police journalism and a lot of negativity around it. It's like the media kind of want the population to get on this bandwagon where the police are all fascists, the police hate everyone, the police are oppressive. Now, that's not my interpretation of it at all. I believe there's a lot of bad reporting going on, especially by like crappy papers, or by like the Sun and like the Daily Mirror or like the Daily Mail. So we're going to start off with Daniel, Denise and Ryan Kennedy, husband, wife and child, of course. So it starts off, Denise and Daniel here are scouting out these people on the left. There's basically a load of bags piled up and they're about to be unattended for a couple of seconds. Denise flies by to try and be a bit of a distraction to keep eyes on her. And you're going to see now Daniel messing around with his jumper. He's going to grab the bag and hide it underneath the jumper that he's got over his shoulder, and that's it. And we'll just go over that again in case you missed it. Quite brazen in front of everyone. They didn't really do much counter surveillance. They did it right in front of a camera. And eventually they got caught. How long? Well, 24 hours after that offence was committed, they were in cuffs on their way to Isleworth police station. How did they get away? Well, basically, they thought they were being smart by employing their son, who didn't have a license, to be waiting in the car park to drive them back. Did they sit in the back seats? No, they were smarter, guys. Come on. Think better of them. They hid in the boot with their jackets over their faces. All three pleaded guilty to offences against them at court on Monday the 25th of February. Daniel was jailed for 2 years for theft, driving otherwise in accordance with a licence, and driving with no insurance. He is also disqualified for driving for 16 months, a suspended sentence of 8 months imprisonment relating to a previous conviction, of course he's got a previous conviction, has also been activated, meaning Daniel Kennedy will serve a total of 2 years, 8 months. Denise was sentenced to 12 months imprisonment, suspended for 2 years, unfortunate, for theft and possession of cannabis. Ryan, who was only 19, was conditionally discharged for 12 months and has been disqualified for driving for a year, for driving whilst disqualified and driving with no insurance whilst in possession of cannabis. DCI Sharon Brooks of the Aviation Policing Command said, "I am pleased that my team were able to return some of the stolen items to the victims. The Met Police is determined to keep people flying in and out of the UK safe from opportunists like Blackburn and Daniel Kennedy." The victim sent a message of thanks to PC Houston for this work, and I was delighted to read that. Subsequently, they will continue their holiday in the UK. When police officers raided the family address, the money from the victims was found. Jewellery, including an Armani watch, which Blackburn was wearing at the time, was also recovered, along with a large quantity of cannabis. Now, guys, oh my goodness, what would you do if you caught these guys trying to steal your stuff whilst you're on holiday? You just spent all your hard-earned money to get out of here, and you're going to wherever your favourite country is, and you see this gnarly Shrek-looking couple trying to steal your stuff. What do you do? Best comment gets a fat like in the description below. Guys, you've been awesome. I've been legit. Till next time, I'll catch you in the next one.